my dear cuties. Welcome to the world of fantasy. Today I am going to give you a very interesting story, the Tinder box. Do you know what is a Tinder box? Matchbox is a Tinder box. What do you do with this matchbox? What do you do with this Tinder box? Normally we make fire out of it, isn't it? Am I right? But in this story, this Tinder box creates a lot of magic. Shall we see what are the magics done by this Tinder box in this story? Shall we get into the story?
There was a big village. It was a strange village. No one lived in that village. There was a witch. Do you know who is a witch? She looked ugly, unpleasant, and cruel also. She was living in that village all alone. She was waiting for someone to come to that village. One day, a soldier came through this village. The witch came to him and inquired him, "Who are you? Where are you coming from?" The soldier said, "I am coming from the war. I am going to my country." The witch asked him, "Can you do me a favor?" The soldier refused to do, but the witch didn't permit him to go. She said to him, "You'll get a lot of money if you help me." Now the soldier agreed. The witch gave him a blanket. She showed a big tree. She said to him that he should go into the hollow tree and bring him a magic tinder box. She also said that he could take anything that he find in the tree, but he must return the tinder box. She said to him, "You will find 3 doors inside the tree. In the big door, you will find a dog with big eyes. He will be sitting on a large box. You have to put that dog on this blanket. You can see 2 more dogs sitting like this in the other 2 rooms also. In these boxes, there are copper, silver, and gold coins. All you have to do is to make the dogs sit on the blanket. You can take as many as coins you want, but you have to bring me the tinder box." Soldier climbed down the tree. As the witch said, there was a dog sitting on the big box. The soldier spread the blanket and made the dog sit on the blanket. The dog also sat on the blanket. The soldier opened the box and he found there were copper coins. He took the copper coins and filled his pocket. Then he moved to the next room. In the next room also, he could see a dog with big eyes like saucer. The dog also was sitting on the box. The soldier made the dog sit on the blanket. He opened the box and he found silver coins in it. The soldier emptied his pocket and filled them with the silver coins. He closed the box. Once again, the dog sat on the box. The soldier moved to the next room. There also he saw a dog with big eyes like a wheel. Here also he made the dog to sit on the blanket. He opened the box and found gold coins in it. He thought gold coins would be more valuable, so he emptied his pocket and he filled his pocket, cap, boots, everything with the gold coins and closed the box. Again the dog sat on the box. He took the blanket and the tinder box and climbed up the tree to come out of the tree to meet the witch. The witch helped the soldier to come out of the tree. The soldier came. The witch asked him, "Give me the tinder box." But the soldier didn't give. He asked her, "What are you going to do with it?" The witch was silent. The soldier said, "If you don't answer my question, I'll cut off your head." The frightened witch ran away without giving any answer to the soldier. The soldier packed all the gold coins in the blanket and put the tinder box into his pocket and moved away from the place. The soldier came to a country. It was very beautiful. The people of the country were very good and they became friends to the soldier. The soldier also spent a lot of money for his friends. He spent the gold coins very lavishly. These friends told about the wonderful princess of the country. They said to him that she was very pretty and lovely, and so the soldier wanted to meet her. The soldier asked, "Why can't I see the princess?" They said, "You can't see the princess. She is living in the palace, which is surrounded by the big compound wall and high towers. Only the king can go there." But the soldier wanted to see her. He spent all his money in trying to see the princess. The soldier tried all the ways to see the princess, but it was very difficult. Wherever the princess go, she was guarded by her father, the king, and the guards. So there was no chance for the soldier to meet her. The soldier was upset a lot. He spent almost all the money in seeing this princess. One evening, he took out the tinder box and struck a few sparks. Suddenly, the dog with the big eyes stood before him. The dog asked, "Oh, master, I am your slave. I am at your service. What's your order?" Now the soldier understood that if he struck the tinder box once, the dog from the copper box would come. If he struck the box twice, the dog from the silver box would come. If he struck the box thrice, the dog from the golden box would come to him. They would bring anything he ordered for. So, to test the magic tinder box, he ordered the dog, "Bring me some money." Without any hold, his pockets were full of money once again. The soldier was glad to see this. Once again, he got a lot of money and he was filled with joy and pleasure. One night, the soldier decided to see the princess. He struck the tinder box again. The dog with the big eyes stood before him. The soldier ordered the dog to get the princess. He told the dog, "Bring me the princess. I want to see her." The dog disappeared immediately and returned with the princess. She was so pretty that the soldier kissed her. Then the dog took her back to the palace. One night, the soldier decided to see the princess. He struck the tinder box again. The dog with the big eyes stood before him. The soldier ordered the dog to get the princess. He told the dog, "Bring me the princess. I want to see her." The dog disappeared immediately and returned with the princess. She was so pretty that the soldier kissed her. Then the dog took her back to the palace. The princess woke up the next day. She felt that she had a dream like. She told her parents about the strange dream she had the previous night. She told them about the dog and the soldier. They were very upset. So, an old lady was appointed to take care of this princess. In the meanwhile, the soldier again wished to see the princess. He sent the dog to bring her to him. The old lady ran behind the dog. She marked a cross on the door where the princess was taken to. Then she came back to sleep. The dog also came back and left the princess in the palace. The next morning, the soldier saw the mark on the door. He understood that this mark was made by the people of the palace. So he wanted to escape from this. Immediately, he made mark on all the doors in that street. The next day, when the parents, the king and the queen and the gods came to see the place, they were very much confused as all the doors in the street had the mark. So they went back without finding out the house. This time the queen was alert. The queen was a clever woman. She tied a necklace filled with the wheat grains around the prince's neck and cut it a bit so that the grains would fall on the way. At night, the dog came again and carried the sleeping princess on its back. He took her to the soldier. The dog didn't notice the falling grains. The grains were falling on the way. It made a mark to the soldier's place. The dog or the soldier didn't notice all these things. The dog, as usual, brought the princess to the soldier. Then it took her back to the palace. But this time, the queen, her mother, found out the place of the soldier correctly. The soldier was caught and he was arrested. The soldier was sent to jail. He was so sad that he left his tinder box at home. At that time, he saw a shoemaker passing that way. He called him and asked him, "Can you go to my house and bring my tinder box? I'll give you money." The shoemaker agreed. He went home and brought the tinder box and gave it to the soldier. The next morning, the soldier was taken to the center of the country. He was to be put to death. He was to be hanged to death. The king asked him what was his last wish. The soldier said that he wanted to light his tinder box. Once he struck the tinder box, the very next moment, 3 dogs appeared. The dogs jumped upon the king and the queen and threatened them. The king and the queen and all the judges scattered here and there. The dogs ran around the place and drew everyone away from the spot. The king and the queen and all the judges understood the power of the soldier. They agreed for their marriage at last. The dogs led the marriage ceremony. The soldier and the princess lived very happily forever. The soldier thanked the dogs for their timely help. All were happy in the country. The story ended in the wedding bells of the soldier and the princess. It was a happy ending.
Hello, my dear cuties. Have you enjoyed this story? The witch, the soldier, the 3 dogs, the princess, all are lovely, isn't it? Like this soldier, you must be brave and courageous. I'll meet you with some other story next week. Till then, it's bye from Vijay. Take care. Bye-bye.